All right, so the next one, can you talk about the gun that was found in Compton, how you guys found it, what you believed it was, and what it ended up actually being after you sent it off to Vegas?
Yeah, we didn't find it, meaning the LAPD. Law enforcement found it, I believe. From what I understand, it was one of a guy named Corey Edwards. They called him C-Ray. He's affiliated with the Southside Crips. He was actually in Vegas and part of the crew out there in Vegas that was together right before Tupac was murdered. So Corey Edwards had a girlfriend, and I believe this house, and I could be wrong about this, but it's very close to this. The house where this gun was found was either her parents' house or somehow was connected to Corey Edwards' wife and girlfriend, well, girlfriend and then wife. And I think the father was in the backyard cleaning the backyard and finds a gun that had clearly been thrown over the fence. And so he calls the police department, and they come and confiscate the gun, take it into custody, and they book it.
Quick question. Did you have an Under Armour account in 2025? Maybe you just bought some shoes online? Well, you might want to listen to this. Apparently, there are allegations that Under Armour was involved in a massive data breach around November 2025. We're talking about millions of accounts where private info was allegedly left vulnerable to unauthorized access. It's one of those things where you think your data is safe and suddenly it's not. Your personal data has real value, and when a company fails to keep it secure, you shouldn't be the one paying the price. Morgan & Morgan is stepping in to fight to hold them accountable and to help protect your consumer privacy. If you had an account prior to November 2025, you may qualify for a claim of up to $500. You can check the link in the description to submit a claim now. It's super easy and it takes less than 2 minutes to see if you qualify. Seriously, go check if you're eligible before the window closes.
Man, that commercial that y'all just saw. I mean, I don't know what to do. I didn't ask y'all. I done told y'all gonna get $500. Y'all slowly but surely signing up. So shout out to those of y'all that took the time for 3 minutes to fill out the survey or the questionnaire. It's pinned right there in the comment section of this video. 3 minutes. I can't wait till people start telling Reg, thank you. Thank you and John for telling us about that program, for being on YouTube and all of that. They sent us over $1,000. And then this program right here that we currently advertising. Yeah, they sent us $500 and gave us free credit reports or something. I know they usually do that when your credit report's been and I'm not saying that's what they're doing because I don't know. But all I know is they said they're gonna be giving $500. But they usually give you free credit report reviewing as well, along with stuff like that. So yeah, thank y'all. And all you all gonna be sitting back, oh, I thought it was a big scam. Well, yeah. Hey, Reggie and John try to tell y'all, just like we've been telling y'all everything about what's gonna happen to Diddy, what's gonna happen to Keefy D.
And then it is in basically a vault with all the other firearms that have been, confiscated over the years from Compton Police Department. So when we bring Tim Brennan into our task force and we ask him, hey, can you go back in time and try to determine around the time of Tupac and Biggie's murders, all 40 caliber Glocks and all 9mm that in any way, shape, or form could be related to this case. Let's go back and make sure that they were all tested ballistically, that all of them were, examined. And he found one, a 9mm a Glock 40. That's the one that was found in the backyard of the home. And so we have it. We take it down to our forensics, our lab, and a firearm analyst pulls up the photographs and does a ballistic match based on the photographs of the impressions of the ammunition that were used in Tupac's murder, and then the impression of this gun. It's a photographic match, which means the next level of inspection is an actual, forensic expert doing eyes on, like doing the actual examination through a microscope. We had a match on photographs. Obviously, the evidence, the shell casings are in Las Vegas. So we decide, well, the ATF, who is going to transport the gun, the ATF takes it to Vegas. We give it to their lab. And they do their own examination. They say this is not the gun, it doesn't match, and then they gave the gun back to ATF. So we were really hopeful and excited because we knew we had a good photographic match, but the actual more intensive examination, Vegas said it wasn't a match, so I have to accept that as being true.